You ever notice how everybody suddenly forgets how to function the moment you sit down? I mean, everybody. Like, the second you decide to rest or just take a breath, everybody suddenly has a massive emergency that only you can solve. Your phone starts vibrating, your inbox is pinging, somebody needs your advice, somebody needs your emotional support. Somebody needs help moving, somebody suddenly just has a quick question that takes an hour to answer. And somehow you've become customer service for humanity. Well, I'm Dr. Rolanda Fabien, and I'm going to share some insight on why this is happening. Welcome to another episode of Dr. Rolanda's Bright Ideas. Let's talk about it. And let me guess, you're the dependable one, the reliable one, the one people don't worry about because they know you've got it, the one who handles things, the one who figures it out. You're strong, but lately that strength has started feeling very, very expensive. And I need us to really talk about that today because some women became strong because they had to. It was a survival mechanism. But eventually, strength stopped being a skill you used when needed and it became your entire identity. And that's a dangerous place to live. Identities are dangerous when you stop questioning them. See, a lot of high-achieving women are walking around completely exhausted. Not because they're weak, but because they've built entire lives around being mentally overextended and chronically responsible for everyone else. That's not wealth. That's survival with good lighting. And the irony is society absolutely claps for it. They reward it. People praise women for self-abandonment all the time. They say things like, she's always there for everybody. She never stops. She's so strong. She does it all. Meanwhile, her nervous system is privately filing a missing persons report on her behalf. And here's the deeper issue. Some of you don't even know who you actually are outside of being needed by someone else. Ooh, let's go there. Because when your identity becomes tied to usefulness, rest starts to feel uncomfortable. It feels wrong. Stillness feels unfamiliar. Peace feels irresponsible. You ever sit down to relax and suddenly feel a wave of guilt? Like your worth has to be earned through constant exhaustion? Yeah. That's not ambition, that's conditioning, and many of us inherited it. We inherited it from family, from church culture, from survival environments where we didn't have a choice but to be the strong one. From motherhood, from corporate spaces, from generations of women who carried entire worlds on their backs and called it strength. But hear me carefully today. Just because a pattern is common or traditional does not mean it is aligned with your spirit. I think a lot of women have normalized what I call emotional overdraft, giving from an empty tank, pouring from depletion, showing up for everyone else while privately disappearing from themselves. And the scary part is how productive it can feel. You can do this for so long that dysfunction starts feeling like high performance. You become high functioning, but disconnected. Successful, but spiritually malnourished. Capable, but internally chaotic. Everybody experiences you as powerful except you. And honestly, that's one of the biggest wealth leaks I see, because wealth is not just about the numbers in your bank account. Wealth is alignment across your spirit, physical body, mind, and emotions. It's a wealth of being. It's a holistic success. And some women have built massive financial success while living in absolute emotional poverty. Now let's pause right there. I already know somebody's getting uncomfortable hearing this. Good, not condemned, just confronted. There's a massive difference. Because this isn't about becoming less ambitious. This isn't about shrinking or playing small in the world. Quite the opposite. This isn't about becoming soft and passive and disappearing into bubble baths and motivational quotes. No, we don't have time for that. This is about reclaiming your inner world with the same excellence you use to run everything else in your life. Same standards. Because some of you can lead massive teams, build businesses, manage households, solve everyone's problems, but you're failing yourself. You haven't checked on your own spirit in months. You're running on fumes. And another thing I see very often, some women are not actually afraid of failure. They're afraid of no longer being needed. They're afraid of the silence. Because if your value has always been tied to rescuing, what happens when you stop overfunctioning? Who are you then? What happens when people have to manage their own emotions, their own responsibilities, their own chaos? Do you feel redundant? What happens when you stop volunteering to carry what was never yours? See, that's where the identity starts shaking. And identity shaking feels uncomfortable before it feels freeing. It's the labor pains of a new version of yourself. Now, let me say something that may sound a little bold. Everybody benefiting from your exhaustion is not automatically assigned to your purpose. Oh, wait, let that sink in. Some people love the version of you that serves them, not the version of you that is whole. Because some women are calling constant access love, some women are calling overextension leadership. It's a misnomer. Some women are calling emotional depletion being a good person. No, that's misalignment, plain and simple. And misalignment always sends a bill eventually. It's a debt that comes due in your body, your emotions, your peace, your joy, your relationships, your clarity. Exhaustion is expensive. And I think some women have spent so much time managing everyone else. They haven't realized they've been running someone else's program, not God's design, not their highest self, not alignment, just programming. Be strong. Don't disappoint people. Keep proving yourself. Keep producing. Keep carrying. Keep fixing. It's endless. But what if your life was never supposed to feel this heavy? What if peace is not weakness? Have you ever considered that? What if peace is actually evidence of alignment? See, I think powerful women have been lied to for generations. They've been taught that pressure is proof of purpose, that exhaustion means you're doing enough, that depletion is the cost. But I don't believe that anymore. I believe a woman can be powerful and peaceful. I believe she can lead without losing herself. I believe she can build without abandoning her spirit. I believe wealth is her inheritance, not because life is perfect, but because alignment changes how she moves through it. And maybe that starts with asking a very different question today. Not, how do I keep managing all of this? But why have I accepted this as normal? That question changes the trajectory. Because awareness creates responsibility. Once you see the leak, you can't unsee it. You can't go back to the way it was. And maybe your next level is not another strategy. Maybe it's finally releasing the identity that taught you your value is in serving everyone else. Maybe the strongest thing you can do now is stop auditioning for worthiness through exhaustion. Just stop. You are enough. Woo, listen. If this episode hit you somewhere deep, don't just nod and move on. Don't scroll past your own breakthrough. Pause, reflect. Ask yourself, where am I leaking wealth trying to maintain an identity I've outgrown? That question alone might change your life. And if you're ready to go deeper, I want you to take the wealth audit linked below. Because sometimes the issue isn't time, it's identity. And if you're truly ready to reclaim your inner world, join me inside the Wealth Wake Up Masterclass. Let's do the work together. And if you're ready to go deeper, I want you to take the wealth audit linked below, because sometimes the issue isn't time, it's identity. And if you're truly ready to reclaim your inner world, join me inside the Wealth Wake Up Masterclass. Let's do the work together. Because powerful women don't just deserve success. They deserve alignment. They deserve peace of mind and spirit. And that changes everything. I'll see you inside the alignment. Remember, you were never meant to carry the weight of the world. You were meant to be the light in it. Let's start there. Take a breath. You're doing better than you think, but you're ready for more than just doing. You're ready for being. Peace out. Stay aligned, stay powerful, stay peaceful. It's all yours. The wealth is within you already. Just reclaim it. And if you found this helpful, share it with another strong one who needs to hear it. Let's start a movement of aligned women. Because when one of us shifts, it creates a ripple effect. We're breaking generational curses of exhaustion here, today, now. You have permission to be well. You have permission to be whole. You have permission to say no to depletion every single day. Your inheritance is waiting. Don't leave it on the table trying to fix someone else's plate. Focus on your alignment first, always. I'm proud of you for even listening to this. Most people run from this truth, but you're here. You're ready. Let's move. Check the link below for the audit. It's the first step, the realest step. I'll see you there. Stay grounded in your excellence. Until next time, keep questioning the identity that doesn't serve you. Keep seeking the alignment that does. You are powerful. Believe it, live it, be it. Peace and alignment to you and yours. It's time to wake up to your wealth. Thank you for being part of this journey. Your inner world is worth the investment. Always has been and always will be. See you in the next episode. Until then, be blessed.